Welcome Libra Sun and Libra Rising to your weekly astrological reading. I am Chris Marie and this is Moon Girl Tarot, where you can find your weekly tarot card readings and astrological horoscopes. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much. Interaction definitely helps. Like, share, give it to your weird best friend. You know you want to. Okay, Libra, let's talk about it. So in astrology, we have Mercury and Capricorn. And this is big energy, big news, okay? This could be trining to Jupiter in Taurus in your 8th house of shared resources, share money, and your living situation. We're going to see this change very quickly at the end of the week on Thursday, January 18th. Now, Libra, there's just going to be some really good energy with the shared resources. When it comes to Jupiter, it's going to be the 6th degree of Virgo. So think about what these things, these opportunities can not just do for you, but do for yourself in the long term, okay? Not just service you right now, but the longevity of it, all right? Now, Venus squares Neptune Friday, January 19th, and Venus is going to be in your 3rd house in Sagittarius, trining that Neptune-like energy, going into the 6th house, Pisces. So what does this all mean for you, Libra? Well, this just means that good news is still coming, just don't rush ahead. And I want you to read those fine lines that is coming very quickly. And also with your partner is going to communicate something to you extremely so that is going to help break you guys through, right? This is a good conversation. This is not a scary talk. This is talking about something that's extremely important to your partner as an act of service to yourself and to others that could help longevity the relationship for a long time. Now, we have a big thing happening for everybody. This Saturday, we have, Aquarius going into Pluto, and we have my favorite season, right? My favorite sign. And if you follow me, then you know I am joking. Just kidding. We're going into Aquarius season, Libras, right? And nonetheless, this is going to be a little challenging energy because this is going to set you apart, all right? Now, you're doing all these wonderful collaboration projects, but you are called to a solo thing, something that is internalizing inside of you, but you still need the help. You still need the collaboration, but you're going to be shining more outside of that self, of this self-expression. And because of all of the joint resources that put you ahead in 2023, it's definitely going to help pave the path for you in 2024. So make sure you keep those contacts close. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and dive into your psychic reading. And if you want to get a personal session with me, all you have to do, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com. Welcome Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising to your weekly tarot card reading for January 15th through the 21st. Let's go ahead and take a look a little bit closer at what's been happening this week. I hope you liked your astrology reading. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Engagement definitely helps us out. So we're going to definitely fine-tune with the psychic reading using tarot about this Mercury going into your 8th house. Now, this is going to be a time where you're going to be seeking financial advice and how you're going to be managing your assets. This is going to be joint resources from other people, and we'll see how much more that fine-tunes in different aspects into your life. And especially love. Venus is going to be in your 7th house, so when we get to that, when it gets to love, you might be planning something to broaden your horizons, to celebrate a loved one, or do something very personal that you love. So let's go ahead and dive onto it. If you would like to get a session with me, all you have to do is go to my website, www.moongirltarot.com, and get on my work list, or you can get a private session at my studio here at Pueblo West, Colorado. Okay, let's get that shuffled. Put that right there. So for the overall energy and the aura of energy that you might need to focus on, protect things, your overall theme energy. There we go. All right, so we have stop, and this really calls to your root chakra. So not just stop, but to pay attention. Okay, so we have the X right there. So it's not just halting and pausing, it's wanting you to pay attention to something that's coming through. And you are going to be having something coming through, especially when you deal with the 8th house of, Scorpio, of joint resources and money, death, sex, and taxes. This is like a general of that. There's something of a collaboration of somebody else that is you need to look at. You need to look at a little bit further before it's going to be good. And we'll see. It doesn't have to be too crazy. you know, in that sense. But let's take a look at it. So when it comes to the area of your work and finance, and let's focus on your public life. So in work, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So you are working on an investment. An investment is something that you're dealing with, you know, Gemini Sun or Gemini Rising. You know, if the work that you do is, you know, you're either an entrepreneur or you're the boss, or you're doing something in a sense to where, you know, all eyes on you, and you have to make this change, right? So whatever it is, it's like you're in this position, right? If you just got this position and you were higher up, you know, if you just started a job, you know, all eyes are on you. You just made a recent change, and it's a good one too. So let's look at your financial sector, your earth sector, when it comes to this money, when it comes to this work, a little bit further. And that's a good card to have. So that's something that's going to change, but you still want to, you know, still look at all the finer details. Yeah, we have a lot of energy coming back to you. So we have the Chariot reverse, and this shows up in a sense of earth-like energy where you are being redirected, okay, for that wealth. So maybe that partnership just didn't work out, or you wanted to work out, it just didn't work out, you know, but there's a different chance, you know. So I feel like not all is lost, right? Nothing is being thrown away. It just needs to be observed. Boundaries need to be set. There needs to be clear communication. So the both joint projects of you that you're doing and the collaboration at your work is being fulfilled. So both parties walk away. Give credit when credit's due, right, Gemini? You know, that's absolutely right. And I'm sure you feel that way too. So when it comes to the areas of air, communication with yourself, hidden messages. So communication with yourself, we have the Magician card reversed. So we're starting out pretty strong with all his energies just saying, hey, just give it a minute. Don't rush ahead. You know, the communications and the energy is changing, it's right. I know it feels like it's just taken off, but just hold up, you know. Hidden messages, let's take a look at that. Anything else that you need to know when it comes to those communications? Yeah, so there is a disinterest. There is something here, is a detachment, whether it's with yourself, but I feel like it's coming from a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, and it's really affecting this. It's almost like karmic kind of energy, and they might be in association with this person that you have to deal with at work. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised at least they knew that it was like correlated somehow, because it's almost like you are blocked, you need to reobserve, you're trying to go through, but there's something just not going. So make sure you reach out for a psychic reading. Okay, so when it comes to water emotions, all right, and your intuition, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So this comes up when you are, you know, you feel like you're going to miss out on an opportunity. So as you can see here, I kept mentioning, you know, you're going to be wanting to have this need, this want, rush into it, and it's going to require the support of somebody else, and they're just not on that same level as you right now, but you have to have their energy and their correlation in order to go forward. So you, emotionally speaking, you're like, this is not going anywhere. We need this to go. But it is. It's going to take some time. Let's take a look at your home life as well as your emotion. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. So you are setting boundaries. You are, in a sense, like you want something. You're collaborating. You're like, and I feel you, Gemini. You want answers. You want answers to something. You want it now. So you're like, if I can't get it here, I'm going to get it there. And then that's okay. That's okay. Let's look at your fire sector, your passions with love and the passions with yourself. We have the Lover's card reverse, and this actually represents Gemini. People don't realize, like, this is the card of Gemini because this is a choice between two people. It's a choice of the mind, it's a choice of the heart. And when it comes to loves, there is a disagreement. There is something between you that you fulfill from your partner that, you know, and it's not like major crazy, you know, breaking up. It's just kind of like there's a different choice that is being made, okay? Now let's look at your personal passions. Let's see if that choice is being affected by your personal passions. Let's look at that. I see things that are changing now. we're going into the sign of Aquarius. So things are, especially for air signs like yourself, Gemini, Sun, and Rising, there's going to be things that are just going to be different, you know? Okay, call to that one. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups upright. I'm going to pull that extra one for there. I felt that. And the Seven of Swords reverse. So there is. The personal interests are changing. You want something back, and it has to deal with your partner. It is. It is dealing with something with your partner. Now, if you're a single Gemini Sun or Gemini Rising, you are not liking the dating pool, and you are wanting to manifest something better. Like you're out like searching for some emotional connection, a new hobby, something completely different of the association. So you are stopping, you are pausing, you are reevaluating this week, and that's always really good. So Gemini, thank you so much for joining me in this week for your psychic reading, and I'll see you next week. Sunday, Monday, when I release the new video. So make sure that you sign up for the notifications. And I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.